It's been a busy past couple of weeks and honestly a little bit stressful, so let's paint and chill together. Itadakimasu. So if you're new here, my name is Sai. I am an artist based in Japan. And last month, I just launched some new products on my shop and I run through the process of that in my last vlog if you're interested. But basically right after that, I found out that there are now new tariff rules for shipping to the United States. And it's going to make it very hard for small businesses like me to keep shipping there. There's a lot of confusion about it right now, so I've decided to pause shipping things to the States. When I go on social media, I see so many people posting about how they are worried about their income. It is a difficult situation, and for me too, like the majority of my online shop customers have been from the States. So for this vlog, I just want to stop worrying for a little while and just focus on what I can do and what my job is actually about, which is making art. So in this vlog, we're gonna have some painting, and also I have some footage from a day trip where I went to Yanaka. It's like a quiet little neighborhood with some cute cafes and restaurants. I went there back in spring, and right now it is summer. It's too hot to film anything outside right now because my phone overheats just from like being in the sun. I hope that this vlog can be a little cozy space, somewhere where we can chill and relax even when things feel uncertain. So enjoy! Breakfast is potato soup, boiled eggs, and matcha latte. Aside from the matcha latte that I made myself, everything is from Konbini because I'm having a lazy breakfast. Potato soup is pretty good.
What kind of taste?
Kind of light taste, like refreshing. I mean, it's good for summer because it's cold. Also, Konbini boiled egg is really yummy. I don't know why, but it tastes better than the boiled eggs I make at home. So even though it's kind of a bit of a luxury thing to get, I do get this sometimes. My favorite is the Family Mart boiled eggs.
Is it good?
Okay, so this is what we are going to paint this time. This is the panel. It's bread theme. What can I say? I just love bread. Maybe this is the simplest design I've ever done on this size of a panel. Recently, I feel really inspired by styles that are more simple and minimal. It is definitely something that I currently struggle to do, like to not over add details into my work. I'm pretty excited to try this. And also, so this is the sketch on iPad. Oh my god, my snack. I just ate this peach matcha gummy. That was really good. But yeah, this is the sketch that I did on iPad, and I've already basically decided the colors. So yeah. So I've been thinking a lot about uncertainty lately. Honestly, it's something that has given me a lot of anxiety in the past few years. I mentioned about it briefly in a couple of old vlogs, which I'll link to, but there was a period of about 2 to 3 years in my life where I went through a lot of uncertainty. I'm sure many of us knows what that feels like, whether it's about money, future, work, or life in general. But before I decided to do what I'm doing now as an artist, there was a difficult time in my life where I almost became broke. Like I had just a few $100s left in my bank account. And growing up, there was a lot of financial instability in my life, so I've always been very careful and very frugal. To have that happen was really, really scary for me because I feel like I did the best I could, but things were just falling apart around me. I did everything possible to get back on my feet, and I did, but unfortunately, that eventually led me to burnout, and I ended up quitting my full-time job. So that period was full of unknowns, from being broke to being burnt out, and then quitting my job and not knowing what I was gonna do next. And it's been 7 or even 8 years since then, but maybe because of that experience, I still feel a lot of uncertainty now with my job as an artist. I was having so many what if thoughts about what bad things might happen, not just in my job, but also in my life or to my health. And also, so many unpredictable events have happened in the last few years, from the pandemic to new shipping rules and regulations, and now this tariff situation. It sometimes just feels like so much of it is outside of my control. When you're stuck in that feeling of uncertainty and constant anxiety about the future, it feels like being trapped in survival mode. And recently, I think that might be why I keep feeling burnt out in the past few years. And I don't think it's just an artist thing. Like, I was talking about this with a friend recently, and my friend has always worked at companies, whether it be full-time, part-time, or freelancing. But she mentioned how her industry is also very unstable recently, and a lot of people have also been laid off. And just talking about it with her kind of gave me perspective that it's not just about me being an artist. No matter how much I want life to be predictable, safe, and organized, there isn't really a guaranteed certainty. No matter what path you take in life, you just don't know what's going to happen. You can prepare and make backup plans, but there will always be things outside of your control. Tea time. We went to a Thai grocery store the other day, and then we got this. This is a Thai puff pastry. Just bought this last night, actually, and we already ate almost all of it. And then this Thai tea with basil seed. Never had this before. Oki itadakimasu.
It says Thai mooncake.
I don't think it's mooncake. Like, there's a big Chinese community in Thailand, so we do also have mooncake. But this is a different thing. So the inside is bean paste and also salted egg. It's sweet, but also because of the salted egg, it's a little bit savory, which I like.
It's dry, so probably you want to eat it with milk or some kind of drink.
Some tea. Let me try the tea. Tea is okay. This is good though.
エビフライです。持ち帰りですか？食べます。何人ですか？2人です。Good.
This is kind of random, but recently I've been watching Chef's Table again and catching up on new episodes. It's a documentary series on Netflix that follow different renowned chefs around the world and their creative journey and processes. I love the stories because every chef seems to have gone through difficulties. Their restaurant closes, they get terrible reviews, and all these different struggles. Like, they've all experienced moments of hitting rock bottom, but in hindsight, those struggles eventually led them to become who they are now. And I mean, I'm no chef, but recently I imagined that I'm in an episode of Chef's Table and I'm telling my story, and this is just the middle part where I'm in a slump and I don't know what to do next. And then maybe one day I'll look back and I'll just think about how this was just a bump on the road. Just like my story earlier about being broke and burnt out, that was definitely a rock bottom moment in my life. But without being that burnt out, maybe I wouldn't have considered quitting my full-time job. And then I wouldn't be here right now following my passion and sitting here making this video and talking to you. I guess in a way it's also like painting. You have a vision in your head, but you never really know how it's gonna turn out. Sometimes you make mistakes and sometimes you have happy accidents. And the result is even better than what you imagined. Maybe life is like that too. So instead of fighting uncertainty, I'm trying to be more okay with it and even embrace the discomfort that comes with it. And I don't want to be insensitive about the tariff situation. I feel very fortunate because I still have Patreon as a source of income, and I'm very thankful to my patrons for that. I know there are others who might be more affected than I am, so I don't want to sound like I'm dismissing the problem or making it seem unimportant. And I know there's a lot of different situations around the world now where it just seems like things are outside of our control. But if you're also in an uncertain season, it's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to just take it one step at a time, even if it's a very small step. And maybe you can trust that you've figured it out so far till now, and you will also figure out whatever comes next. Here's the final piece. I kind of like it. I think it's cute. You know, it's simple, but it kind of stands out. Like, I would do more of these. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I might end up putting it on the shop at some point. But anyway, this is going to be September's peppermill. I'm editing this video and right now peppermill has sold out for this month, but I'm just gonna show you what you get. So this is the envelope, and then inside you get a postcard and a sticker, And this is the postcard and sticker for this month. I just love bread. I love drawing pepper in bread. It's like one of my favorite subjects to draw. And also usually I'll include a little cardboard piece of paper so that these don't get bent in the mail. My Patreon has a free tier as well, so feel free to join that if you want to be updated whenever I open my slots or any other type of updates I put out. It's kind of like a newsletter, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. But in any case, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed painting in this one, and whenever I get a chance to paint. I actually have a group exhibition later this year, so I'll need to make a piece for that as well. So I'm just grateful that I have things in my to-do list that I can work on, and I can take it step by step even when some things are a little uncertain. And I hope that can be a reminder for us when we feel overwhelmed to also take a small step, even if it's just, getting out of bed or taking a walk or maybe taking a rest if you need it, So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!